girls. In the previous lesson, what we have seen, we have discussed about the consumerism and consumer, what are all the rights and duties of the consumer, and what are all the consumer redressal mechanism. Everything we have learned in the previous lesson. Here in this, so far we have discussed about the marketing, consumer, everything. Now the new chapter we are going to learn about the environmental factors, business environment. We are going to learn about the business environment. So we have discussed about the marketing and consumerism, how to seek the redressal, everything. So in this chapter we are going to learn about how the business environment should be, what are all the conducive environment we have to make. So that we are going to discuss in this chapter, how to take the environment. See, whatever the consumer are very good and business environment. Whether we are having a very good consumer, whether we are having a good product, whether we are having all the workers are good, everything is good, but environment is the very big matter. We must have the conducive environment to get everything better. So in this today's topic, what you are going to discuss, introduction, meaning of business environment. In this lesson, all these topics are going to discuss differences between the internal environment and external environment, and micro and macro environment. How it affects in the micro level and how it affects in the macro level. We are going to learn. So how to control, if there is any environment, is how to mitigate all the losses. So how to control everything we are going to see, various controllable and uncontrollable factors which affecting the business, and a lot of example that impact the physical environment and political, socio-economic environment. Like this, different kinds of environments are there. So that we are going to discuss today. Now let us have the introduction part now. So in that introduction part, already I have told you what is the business. What do you think of business? You can tell me. What is business? Business is an integral part of our social system. We are a human being. Human beings are considered as a social animal. So it is an integral part. Each and every day we are getting something, we are buying something, everything from till morning to till evening, something we are doing the transaction. So the business is an integral part. It goes without saying in our life. So the total of all the factors, both all the internal factors, and also the external factors, so all these factors have an impact on the functioning of business. So it can be termed as an environment. So what are all the internal factors? So what are all the internal factors? You can tell me. See, everything depending upon the, see, for example, we in family you can see what are all the, like you can take for example internal factors. If you are studying 12th standard, so what are all the internal factors you will expect? You have a very good environment in your home, there is no problem. And external factors, what you know, without any disturbance during the public exam, there are lot of noise pollution, how the external factors. So how we can, in the business also, like the same way, it is a dynamic in nature, isn't it? It keeps on changing. Today one product, tomorrow one product. So since it keeps on changing, morning there is one product they are launching, afternoon they are launching another one product. So therefore our product want to withstand in a market, we need the strategic decision making. So in order to, we want to withstand in the business. So therefore any strategic decision, whatever we have to take a very good decision, wise decision we we want to take. So in that case, all the strategic decision relating to a business can be taken only how to take. We must scan all the environment. We have to scan what are all the, in the MBA there is a chapter SWOT analysis. So in our as a human being, we ourselves can check our internal factors, external factors. There is any other day we have anger, how to control our anger, how to manage the time. So what are the internal factors we have, what are the external factors from anybody will cheat us, how it will affect me. Like the same way, we are going to learn about these internal factors and the external factors are divided into on the basis of SWOT analysis. So strength and weaknesses, this will consider as the internal factors. Opportunities and threats, this will consider as the external factors. See, internal environment are controllable. Strength and weakness, as far as my concern, I know what is my strength, what is my weakness, I know that. Like the same way in business concern, the management, they know what is the strength of the business, what is the weakness of the business, everything they know, it is controllable. Whereas in case of external environment, which is uncontrollable, related to two factors, that is opportunities. What are all the future opportunities they are going to have, and what is the threats? Threats by the natural threats will come, or by the competitor will launch new products. So there is a threat. So lot of threats and opportunities which we have understand in the business environment. That is very essential. Why it is essential? To take the important decision which we have to withstand in the business and which we will ensuring the success of the business. Doing the business, what is the motto of doing the business? Must become a very good, powerful businessman, isn't it? So Tata Birla and Aditya Birla, you can take Google. See, everybody will become a very good, very multinational company and also listed company. Who they become? They will analyze the strength and weaknesses of their own business environment, and they will expect the opportunities and threats of their own environment. So the internal business environment can be divided into two, on the which basis they are divided, in the basis of strength and weakness. What are all their strength, what are all their weakness, that will depend upon the internal factors. What are their opportunities and threats, that will determine the external factors. Now let us move on to the meaning and also definition which is given by the author. Now let us know the meaning and definition of the business environment. See, you must know the meaning and the definition of the business environment definition which is given by author's name, you must know. See, according to Bayard O. Wheeler. Who has given the definition? Bayard O. Wheeler. So don't forget, along with the author name you have to write the definition, then it will be added advantages to you. Those who are correcting the paper, they know the student in depth of your studies. So according to Bayard O. Wheeler, business firms, it is the total of all external. See, business firm, we should not split the internal factors separately, external factors separately. So, internal factors, as far as business is concerned, what are all the things will come under the internal factors? See, whatever their policies, and internal factors determines the policy framing and all the workers inside the business environment, inside the business premises. So workers and all the those who are working as a higher officials, managers. So it will consist of a internal environment. So internal environment consists of policies, program, organization structures, employee, financial and physical resources. So, financial and physical resources and the employee. So, policies, these are all coming under the category of internal factors. Whereas in case of external factors, what will determine? External factors, that is suppliers. We are supplying the goods, isn't it? So the suppliers and those who are and also it refers to three factors outside the business: economic, political, and also financier, supplier, customer, public. So they are competitors, suppliers, competitors, financier, those who finance the business, financiers, competitors. So everybody consists of coming under the category of external factors. So to conduct the business, both the internal factors also must be very conducive, and external factors also will be very, it is in favor of us. So total of all things, it consists of external to firms and the industries which affect their organization and the operation. So when the organization, when it will remain successful, when it will become a successful organization, we must have the competitive. So we must have the competitor, then only we can produce more, we can think more. See, for example, if you have a competitor in your class, somebody is going to get a full mark. So automatically what you will think? Immediately you must have the thirst to learn. Immediately you will learn and I want to score more. Like the same way, business also, it is a very competitive area. So along with the customers also come under the category of customers, public, everybody will come under the category of external factors. So they must satisfy the customer satisfaction also. They must give the good product. Already we have discussed in the previous chapter. Without any good product, the quality of the customer is a king in the market. So we must give the good product. Then only we can withstand in the market. How we can have the competitor. If you give the good product, we are going to withstand in the market, whereas the quality, there is no good quality, that product is not going to withstand it is not going to be in a long standing. So we have to adopt this kind of already I have told you, business environment is dynamic in nature. So how we can have the competitor? We can become a successful competitor and a successful business environment. We must have to adapt a constant changing in the environment. Whatever the change is coming, we must accustom with the changes. So how to adapt to these changes? How to adapt to the competitor? We must frame the strategic decision. And we must frame the strategic decision, we must bring the good policies, and also we should program policies, So everything is required to adapt to the competition in the market. So everything is required to adapt to the competition in the market. So we must understand the environment. It is what is going on in the business field. So the impact in the business environment is a great impact. It will give a very good impact in the marketing business field. So therefore, scanning the environment, how to scan through through the external factors and internal factors, both with the help of both the one, we are going to scan the business environment. So next we are going to learn about what are all the The significance of understanding the business environment. What is the importance? Why we should understand the business environment? What is the necessity in that? So let us discuss the understanding, the significance of understanding the business environment now. Let us see what is the significance of understanding the business environment. So all these, it helps in formulating strategy. We can formulate the strategy, enable to identify the opportunities, environmental scanning, we can do the business sale, we can create a public image. So first one, we can formulate the strategy. So all these data relating to the business environment, what is called data, business data. We can collect the data directly by asking the opinion of the customer, or by indirectly tracking the customer, or we can take survey of other sources of customers' data by your own. So these are all the ways of collecting the data to the different business environment are used as it is a record for devising we can improvise our business. This is an important business strategies. We can plan for the future development in the business environment. The collecting the data, why we are collecting all this formulation of the strategy to improve the future, to meet the future competition. So, that is called. Then next one is enables to identify the opportunities. So this analysis, this collection of data, all these things are, and also how can we get the collection of data? What are all the changes in the mind of the customer? So what is the changes as per their taste preferences, and also there is a change in the customers' economy. So all these factors are come under the category of opportunities and threats. According to the size of the market, so the geographical size, the market, they can shift from one place to another. So these are all the analysis of business, help a business person to identify a new opportunities. So how the new opportunities we can identify? By scanning, by deep scanning, by deep study in the field. So we must have the business magnet can immediately they can scan the opportunities, that they will change the threats into the opportunities. So for example, we can take in the 80s, Dr. Reddy bring the corporate hospital. So he is the one of the pioneer. Nobody will bring the corporate hospital in India. Dr. Reddy in the year 80s, the hospitality in India, it is very worst during 80s. So the quality of the service, hospitality service it is very worst on those 80s. So the Dr. Reddy identify the need for the quality service. So we must give the better quality service to the people. So he scrutinized the opportunities. He scanned the quality service in healthcare and started the Apollo Hospital. He was one of the pioneer in the corporate hospital. Whereas corporate companies are there, now it is a new, the hospitals they are rendering the service. That service can be changed into the corporate hospitals. It changed into the business environment. So they are providing, a very good health care, and thus they can enjoy the first advantages in offering world-class medical facilities in India. No one has given this medical facility. Such a medical facility has been given. How can they will give that kind of medical facility? By the environment scanning. So it helps the firms to identify the threats. What are all the threats? The threats can be analyzed. How to see the threats? We can analyze the threats. We can trigger you, and we can identify and analyze all these issues. What are all we can analyze the sources of the threats which can cause a problem. Which threats, what are all the threats we have. So we can see the threats. They analyze the sources that may trigger you the problem. So it helps the firms to identify the threats which may affect the business concern. So these measures can be taken by the firm to overcome the threats. So how to overcome the threats? We can see the taste and preferences of the consumer. So, and also we can monitor the consumer's economy, and we can see the people where the population is very more. So that area we can do the business. So depending upon that, always we are in the scrutinizing of the business environment, so that we can identify the opportunities. Next, let us move on to environmental scanning. So environmental scanning, it helps all the business firm to identify the threats. We can identify threats, it may affect the business and other measures which can be taken by the firm. We can overcome the threats. Next, let us move on to business aids and public image. Next, how to do the business scanning, environmental scanning. So what are all the new and strong competitor? Who are all new competitor? So the appearance of new competitor must be scanned. And what is the emergence of, what is the unique technology? New technology they are using. So that is also one of the scanning device. Then shift to where the customers are shifting from in the size or a demographic area in your market area. So these survey and all the data we can collect, so that we can scan the customer's satisfaction. And next one is change in the customer preferences that affect the buying habits of the customers. And these are all the environmental scanning. Then what is the business aid? So business aid means it stimulates the systematic monitoring of environment. Always we can monitor the environment, which helps the business in taking small steps to cope up with the needs of the people. So the small business are taking the baby steps, then only they will bring it as a very big business. See, public image, you can take for example Aditya Birla company. They have started a retail store which they are providing all the goods to the home delivery. So these public image they are creating. See, Birla company, Tata Birla, it is a #1 company. He is one of the very first richest man in this India. So this company has get a very good goodwill. So it helps the business. So through this environmental scanning, so it helps. Why? For what reason we have to understand the business environment? It helps to formulate the strategy. So what are all the do's and don'ts? What is the opportunities? What is the threat? What is the possible threat? What is the preventive threat? Everything we can see, and it enables to identify the opportunities, change the threats into opportunity, and what is our strength, what is our weakness, how to deploy our employee, how to take new risk, everything, what are all the financial risks, everything we can point out. So through the environmental scanning, what is the environmental scanning? Who are all the new competitors? Who are all the strong competitors which we cannot compete, get a good name from that company? So what is the emergence of new technology they are using? Whether we can implement our new technology in our premises? Then how the people are shifting in the size or demographic and the composition of our market area to taking the various census. And what is the business aid? We can get the business aid. These are all the aids to bring as a taking a small baby steps to cope up with the like Aditya Birla company. We can grow in the business concern. So now we are starting, we are growth and we can attain the development in future. So public image, when we can get the public image, through this business understanding the business environment, it helps to have the business image to enhance the image by being the sensitive and quickly we should correspond to the changing environment. So whatever any new changes, we must give the quick response to the consumer. We have to satisfy the needs of the people so that we can bring our business like Aditya Birla company. Like the same way, another one example also I will tell you. For example, you can take for Japanese camera film. Make that company, Fiji company, film company, which had a global presence for over 50 years, was affected with the advent of digital camera. Because on those days, Fiji camera will be very famous. Now, after the invent of the digital camera, Fiji camera was vanished. So, this is how the business environment will be. The significance of business environment is necessary. So, let us know next class, let us discuss about the internal factors. This business environment can be divided into two. One is the internal factor and next one is the external factor. Let us see in the next class. Thank you, girls.